Hey everyone, it's Nico and welcome back to the channel. If you're into custom Gunpla builds, tutorials, and in-depth reviews, you're in the right place. This video is supported by all of these amazing brands that help keep the channel going. Big thanks to all of them for their continued support. And a special thanks to spraygunner.com. They've got everything for airbrushing, from top-of-the-line airbrushes to high-quality paint brands. Seriously, if you're serious about Gunpla, you need to check them out. Links are in the description below. So in this video, I'm super excited to show you everything I picked up for just $20 US. Yup, 20 bucks for a whole bunch of hobby stuff. It's kind of crazy when you think about it because this haul is seriously a steal. I got a bunch of stuff that's super useful for anyone who's into customizing, kit bashing, or even just detailing their kits. So let's go through everything I picked up and I'll show you why this $20 haul was absolutely worth it. Alright, first up, I got these Tamiya modeling brushes. These are synthetic brushes and they're actually pretty decent for general use. That said, Tamiya brushes in general are a bit overpriced for what they are, at least in my opinion. But hey, for this price, no complaints at all. Next up, we got some tape rolls. And I'm not totally sure, but I think these are pinstripe tapes, probably meant for scale car models. There are 4 rolls in total, each in a different color and design. I've never actually used this before, but I'm definitely curious to try them out. Maybe for panel accents or adding some extra detail on custom builds. Either way, pretty cool to have them in the stash. Then we've got this Gaia Notes Ultra Fine Double-Sided Tape. It's just 0.5mm, so it's super thin. Apparently, it's meant for temporarily fixing really small parts in place. And lastly, I got this roll of Mr. Hobby masking tape, 10mm wide. Next, we have this, well, it's not really for Gunpla specifically, but it's a needle-like diamond file, I think. It's super thin, almost like an airbrush needle, but it's meant for filing. Next up, we got this Mr. Hobby spout set, made specifically for their Mr. Color thinner bottles. I didn't even know they made this, so this was a pretty cool find. Basically, it's meant to fit the 250ml and 400ml bottles, and it prevents dripping or spills when you're transferring thinner to a tray or another bottle. Next is this Mr. Hobby Melamine Foam Stick, which is apparently meant for giving your kits a flat finish. It's kind of like a soft abrasive that you use to gently dull down glossy surfaces or flatten your finish before you do any weathering. I haven't actually used this one before, so I'm curious to try it out and see how it actually works because I'm pretty confused. Either way, it's something I wouldn't normally buy on its own, so I'm glad it came with the haul. Now, obviously, not everything in this haul is brand new. Some of the items have been used already. But honestly, barely. Like these ones, I got a few sheets of Tamiya sticker film. These are usually meant for scale cars, planes, and that sort of thing. But you can definitely use them on Gunpla too. They'd work great for eyes, sensors, or lenses if you want a clean reflective effect. Next, we've got this sheet from HIQ Parts or HIQ Parts, and I think it's kind of similar to the Tamiya finishing films. And then we have a couple of these Easy Line tape stickers. Now these ones I'm not totally sure about. I think they're also meant for scale cars, maybe for pinstriping or detailing. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably know that I have a bit of a thing for sanding tools. I don't know why, but I just love buying them. And honestly, these alone makes the $20 haul totally worth it. I've got 5 packs of God Hand sanding sponges, which is kind of crazy. If you've ever used God Hand sanding sponges, you know these aren't cheap. So getting all of these in a bulk haul like this, definitely a huge win. Then moving on, I also got a whole bunch of water slide decals. And honestly, these alone again are worth way more than what I paid for the entire haul. We all know that water slide decals aren't cheap. They usually go for a few bucks a sheet, sometimes more depending on the brand and design. So seeing how many I got here was actually kind of wild. Let's go over every single sheet I picked up. So we've got a mix of different brands in here, mostly from HIQ Parts, which is a great brand when it comes to high quality decal sheets. There's one official Gundam decal and some others I'm not too familiar with. But not everything's for Gunpla. Some of the sheets are clearly for 1:12 scale dolls or figures with things like tattoos or even eye decals. There are a few for scale cars too with sponsor logos and racing decals. But there's still plenty that works for Gunpla, stuff like general mecha accents, caution signs, numbers, lines, and symbols, even things you'd use for hanger bases or diorama. Honestly, there's so much here that I've actually run out of room in my decal album to store them. But it's definitely a good problem to have. And now we're almost done with the haul, but I've still got one more group of items to show you. And honestly, this batch again probably makes the entire $20 haul more than worth it. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I've got a bit of an obsession with flat plates. I don't know what it is, but every time I see them, especially when I'm traveling, I just automatically grab a few. I picked up a bunch back in Japan and then again recently during my trip to Singapore. It's like a reflex at this point. So in this haul, I scored 4 full sheets of 1mm evergreen styrene sheets. And on top of that, I got a whole bunch of plastic beams from Wave, Tamiya, and Evergreen. These are the kinds of materials that I'll 100% use, especially with my GWC build already underway. They're not flashy items, but if you're into customizing or scratch building, you already know how expensive these little bits add up to. So getting all this for a fraction of the price is such a win. And that's it for this video. Still so crazy how everything is just 20 bucks. Definitely one of the best hobby related deals I've ever come across. And I'm super glad I got to share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments which item you think was the best part of the haul. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because I've got more content coming your way. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye!